Henrique any day of the week.
100%, yeah.
People say that, you know, some people say, you know, their legs are going to get tired. I'm like, I'm carrying another human being on my back whilst they're trying to choke me out.
Yeah.
All right, we got under 50 seconds to go. Laura, in your opinion, does Vagabov need to get a finish right now in order to get a contract?
John put me on the spot. This is just a different animal. This is just a different animal. I would say yes.
I will say this.
I think he's UFC ready, but I don't know if he's contract ready.
It hasn't been the most wild performance, but he has looked very technical.
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot of good things that I like. And yes, he didn't get the finish, but if I was handing out contracts tonight, Vagabov would be on the receiving end of them.
And for the flyweight division also, to have another interesting addition. We got to keep that in mind.
Final seconds here in this first fight, the final round, and that's going to do it. Rashid Vagabov controlling all 3 rounds tonight.
Let's take a look. Vagabov landing this nice outside leg kick here. Beautiful uppercut as he blitzes forward. Really just improved striking overall. Hits the Haraya-goshi off the fence and then goes to work on the ground. Another beautiful body kick to Henrique and then hits this reap later on in the fight and really never let up from there. Had him backpack for the majority of the last round. Looking for that rear naked choke, just not quite able to find it against the black belt.
Thanks so much, brother. Thank you. Come on.
Well, we saw Rashid Vagabov starting to talk. He was feeling himself in that second round. He was talking to Dana towards the end of the round. Even after the round ended, didn't go to his corner, went over to Dana to plead his case. Let's see if it's going to be enough tonight. Let's go to Octagon announcer Justin Bernard to get the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Rashid Vagabov.
7-1 favorite, talking to me during the fight, telling me you're going to be a world champion while you're having a tough time beating the guy who was a 7-1 underdog. Not tonight, my friend. Maybe again. You're obviously a talented guy. Get back in the gym and maybe we'll see you again. You're young.
Nice again by Curtis Campbell.
Good takedown.
Campbell needs to slow this down here a little bit, really work on keeping position, because as you can see, Seck is just so explosive. He's so athletic that even if he's not really doing the highest level technique, he can find his way out of things.
He's looking for a Kimura right now, or maybe he's going to use it to stand. He did a really good job of butt scooting to the octagon, and he's almost up. There he is, he powers up, and that was more just will and determination.
Yes.
Athleticism, there you go, Laura, better word. That wasn't like the most technical get-up. He's like, I'm getting up. Oh, nice knee.
That was beautiful from Campbell.
Watch back of the head.
This is the difference. Look at the ground and pound. There it is.
And there's the finish.
Wow.
Give
Curtis
that
Campbell.
man a contract.
He says, sign me up, the Pink Panther coming all the way from England, and he makes a statement here in the first round.
Yeah, the Pink Panther just put on a savage beatdown. As I said, I really enjoyed doing the research, watching this guy, because most of his fights, that is what they look like. He's an absolute savage, hyped up to the max here, and he will be a solid addition to the UFC roster.
He has the right to jaw now, because that's what's entertaining.
He sure does. I mean, undefeated for a reason. Watch this, just beautiful body lock takedown, dumps him right down. And then here, lands this knee, no longer a grounded opponent if you have your fingertips down, ladies and gentlemen. That was a devastating knee, followed it up with some nasty elbows, and that was all that Seck could take in this fight. Corner pretty happy as well. Little nod.
Yeah.
Okay, we know what that means.
It's like, yeah, you got it, kid.
Move your move. Come on. You know your son's the best.
And just like another gentleman from Liverpool, not shy. In fact, Scousers aren't, and Scousers don't get knocked out, if you remember that line. Although we did have Darren Till losing to Jorge Masvidal, but less said about that, the better.
All right, let's go inside to Justin Bernard to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 20 seconds into round number 1, referee Jonathan Romero calls a stop to the fight for the winner by TKO, Curtis Campbell.
Curtis, incredible performance. Unlike the first fight, you actually lived up to being a 5-1 favorite. I didn't get to see a lot of action, but what I did see was damn good. Get over here.
Curtis Campbell, welcome to the UFC.
This could be done. This could be over.
Caught him with an elbow. Down goes Kubanza.
Herb Dean letting it go.
Alvidrez looking for the finish on top.
Kubanza desperately hanging on here, but Alvidrez just landing.
I mean, it looked like Kubanza was done. The way he hit the canvas. But it might be in just a second because Alvidrez is like a man possessed right now.
Out of danger.
Firing away. Shot after shot. He's going to put him on his back. Gets him in the crucifix.
Alvidrez has got the right arm trapped of Kubanza as he rains down elbows.
Yeah, good elbows from Alvidrez. I mean, this fight's essentially over.
Dean is asking Kubanza to fight back here. He's giving him a chance.
Yeah, I mean, Kubanza kind of looked at him in the eye as if to say, hey, I'm fine.
He's trying to stand. He's got to re-wrestle, though. He's got to find a leg.
He doesn't look fine, though. He's taking a lot of damage here. Alvidrez digs to the body, drops him again almost. That's it. Herb Dean stops the fight, and rightly so.
That'll do it. Christopher Alvidrez, the newborn, with an impressive first-round finish.
And what made it even more impressive is that Kubanza is a very, very dangerous opponent. Extremely athletically gifted, big, strong. We talked about the knockout power, and Alvidrez just paid him no respect. And to be fair, Herb Dean could have stopped that quite a bit sooner.
He did. He definitely had a long leash for Kubanza, giving him every opportunity to get himself back in this fight. Let's take a look here.
Boom.
Alvidrez, big right hand, rocks him down, and then just continues to stay on it. Lands a couple of, oh, that was a beautiful left elbow right there. That was the right hand that started the whole beginning of the end, and then Kubanza just could not recover from here, and Alvidrez didn't let him. 3 or 4 elbows there in a row, rocked him, and then just finished it up with ground and pound. Kubanza trying to turtle, trying to stand up, trying to do everything he could to stay in the fight. And like you said, Michael, you know, the referee, Herb Dean, gave him a very long leash, stood up there, but, I mean, basically knocked out on his feet.
And Herb Dean almost went down there as well, trying to get into the action. Dana obviously liked that. I mean, that was all our action from the opening bell. Alvidrez, super impressive. Great work.
Suffered a devastating car crash after high school with a hole in his hand. Found MMA to change his life around, and on the cusp of a UFC contract here tonight. Now for the official decision, brought to you by Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the UFC. We send it inside to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 minutes, 44 seconds into round number 1, referee Herb Dean calls a stop to the fight for the winner by TKO, Christopher Alvidrez.
Christopher, before I say anything about your performance, you fought one of the scariest looking dudes of all time, okay? Number 1, you ate some nasty kicks, you kept coming forward, kept trading with him. You weren't afraid to stand in the pocket and go toe-to-toe with this guy? And you saw how it ended. You ended up stopping him. Unbelievable heart. I love the way you fight, and great finish. Congratulations. Get over here.
Chris Alvidrez, welcome to the UFC.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
Michael, what'd you think about the advice from Diaz's corner where it told him technique is out the window at this point? You got to start stringing punches together.
Yeah, 100%. It's not bad advice, to be honest. I mean, if you're looking at technical abilities, Jourdain's better anyway on the feet. You've got to turn it into a nasty, ugly brawl. That probably is his best chance at a win here. Catch him with something, just go forward, because if he plays this game, he's going to end up losing anyway. Currently right now, Jourdain going to work, heavy elbow, big knee to the midsection, and he's going to wrap up the neck.
With no hooks, he won't need them.
There it is.
There's the tap. Louis Jourdain gets the sub here in this third round. As he drops to his knees, he has been waiting so long for this moment, and he is so close to now joining his brother in the UFC.
That was a great display of mixed martial arts. Saw a little bit of everything. Of course, he finishes by way of submission. However, it was a striking masterclass. Before that, we saw flying knees, great jabs, excellent boxing. Kicked him off his feet on multiple occasions. Controlled the fight. Got taken down a couple of times, but works back into it. Good scrambling ability. Nice gas tank. And let's take another look at the finish here. So Diaz tries to get a takedown. Got a little sloppy, made a mistake. From here, Jourdain just taking over. Sees an opportunity here. Wraps up the neck, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to squeeze. I don't care about the hooks. I'm taking this one home. Beautiful work. And I love that because he was in so deep under the neck. You don't need the hooks. Yes, of course, you know, ideally you want that, but when you've beaten him down, when you're in the third round, your opponent is tired and you've got it in deep like that, just squeeze, finish the fight.
And that's a guy known for his stand-up game. That is just the second submission finish of his career, showing you after the layoff, he has come back as a well-rounded fighter. Let's go inside to Justin. Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 39 seconds into round number 3, referee Jonathan Romero calls a stop to the fight for the winner by submission via rear naked choke, Louis Jourdain.
All right, kid, absolute masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece of a fight. Calf kick, it was like you had a laser on that thing. You landed 30 of them. He wanted to get it to the ground the whole fight. He gets to the ground, and what happens? You submit him. And actually, his team is super high on him. They had really high expectations, and you made it look easy. Congratulations. Get over here.
Louis Jourdain, welcome to the UFC. And just sort of stay there, keep him uncomfortable. But if Pinas can be the nail here, I think it'll be, you know, the key for him to be able to be the bully against the guy who normally is operating that way.
Yeah, but Costa's normally the guy walking them down.
Exactly.
So this is a little different for him. Pinas, obviously a very big, strong, powerful middleweight.
I mean, how about the pace here in just over a minute as you see Costa trying to slow things down now?
This is a good idea for Costa. BJJ black belt. Trains with a lot of high-level training partners. Pinas sticks him with the jab.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the overhand right finds a home for Pinas.
There's a difference in power. Wow! And he knew when that right hand connected, there was no need to follow up. Huge power. Vitor Costa slowly goes down.
I have got to see that finish. The right hand from Pinas. He is bringing the heat.
Yeah, I was just saying that there was a big difference in the power. That right hand got through flush, and Costa was trying to fight it, but you got no choice but just to hit the deck.
Let's take a look here. So much power from the side of Pinas rushing in. This was the uppercut early, swarmed all over him, landed a bit of a right hand there earlier, but it's going to be right here, I think. A beautiful jab. The right hand follows it. That's not the one that closed the show. Again, a jab and the right hand. I mean, that is as clean as it gets in terms of a 1-2. Beautifully done by Damian Pinas.
And it connected on the temple as well.
It sure did. Just crumpled him.
Big, powerful shot. He thought about the walk-off knockout and then thought, you know what? I better give him one more.
Case.
Just to be sure.
Damian Pinas has now won 4 fights in a row.
And Vitor Costa came into this one, you know, with a good record, 8-1, very aggressive, good striking. Pinas went right through him. A lot of respect between the two of them. That's nice to see.
All right, let's go inside for the last time tonight to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 46 seconds into round number 1, referee Herb Dean calls a stop to the fight. For the winner by TKO, Damian Pinas!
Who's Damian? Great fight. Fight was great. Both of you guys came in, stayed in there, banging it out. You got a beautiful knockout, and you're not wrong. If this was the UFC, you would have won $50,000. But instead, you win a contract, so get over here.
Damian Pinas, welcome to the UFC.